They gave you the sign.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
They did,
were on.
yeah.
Okay, hi, everybody. Everyone say hi.
Aww.
Should we do a register?
This is the sweetest audience. Everyone already is so quiet, and so it's so great. This is amazing.
Thank you all.
So welcome to the Phasmophobia 5th anniversary panel. Can we give it up for them, please?
Thank you, that was very lovely.
Yeah, see, it's great. He was nervous.
I'm so nervous. I've never done anything like this before, so it's thank you. Yeah, if I get shit. I've got my mum in the crowd, so I'm very excited. Yeah. Thank you.
Not to put her on the spot or anything.
And my brother.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is as well.
All right. Well, real quick, just in case anyone is not familiar with who you all are, I would love for you to start by introducing yourselves and your favorite Phasmophobia map.
Do you want to start down with Hydra?
Hi, guys. Hi. Oh, man. I just want to say, dude, it is such an honor to be here. I see so many Phasmo pros, legends. It's great to see everybody. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm Hydra. I'm a late-night US streamer after dinner time, basically, to midnight. And favorite map? Between Willow or Ridgeview, probably. Because it was Willow, because I realized you could loop in the very front. Like, not only the couch, but the coffee table and stuff. But then Ridgeview, they changed it with collision on the coffee table in Ridgeview, and now you can do the Ridgeview coffee table loop. So now we're waiting for the Edgefield one, because right now the ghost walks right through the Edgefield coffee table. So if they ever add collision there, we can start looping around there, too.
Hi, I'm JoJo. Stop. I have been playing Phas since the very first week that it was out. My favorite map is Prison. Yeah, kind of an unpopular opinion, but it needs some love, and I'm so grateful to be here, so that's all I got.
Hi everyone, I'm Daniel, or DK, D-Nighter. Yeah, I'm the lead developer. I was the original solo developer when the game released, and I'm now CEO of a company. So lots of changes over the past 5 years. Yeah, my favorite map is Willow, and that's purely based on how it was put together. There was a lot of challenges with that, but yeah.
And hi, I'm Tom. I'm really nervous. Hello. I'm the lead social and community manager. I've been with Kinetic for about a year now. My favorite map is maybe recency bias, but our new Grafton farmhouse, because it's creepy as What's yours, Stella?
Yeah, I'm Stella Chung, your host for today, and thank you. My favorite map is Point Hope, just because I really love the verticality. Yeah, I feel like you get stuck a lot. Is that good or bad?
Point Hope.
Oh, really? Well, I like it because that is the shark, so whatever.
I just want to say you're so brave.
Thank you. But yeah, that's very good. I love that we all have different tastes in maps and also playstyles, it seems, just from the way that we've been talking. But I think we have something really cool to show everyone, right?
Yeah, so we're going to start. So we're here celebrating, I've got my clicker. Phasmophobia's turned 5 this year. It was 5 years ago since first launched. And it's been an amazing month or so of celebrating that, and we're seeing TwitchCon as kind of the big finale to our celebration. We have an amazing booth downstairs, and some of you may have already seen it, but we released a video on the actual day of the anniversary as a bit of a thank you to all of you, everyone that's been playing the game. So we're just going to play that, and we can have a watch, and we can maybe all shed a tear a little bit, because it's very, very sweet. So yeah, let's have a watch of that.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
My name is Daniel Knight and I'm the CEO and lead developer at Kinetic Games. Originally set out just to make a co-op puzzle game. I didn't really set out to make a horror game or even a ghost hunting game. It just ended up being the perfect fit for what I wanted to do. I had absolutely no kind of real expectations when the game released. I expected to sell maybe like 1,000 copies of the game, and I think after maybe a week I'd sold like 500,000 copies, which was completely unexpected. By the end of Christmas, that was like 3 months after the release, it sold 6 million copies. So it just completely took off at the start. For about 10 months after the release, I was still on my own, and it got to a point where it was basically just impossible to work on the game and run the company at the same time and do everything else that was needed. So I ended up hiring two people, which was Corey and Ben.
So yeah, back at the beginning of development, there was only like 3 of us, and we were all cramped in this little tiny office in Southampton, trying to churn out as much as we could as quickly as possible. The Phasmophobia community are crazy. Like they're super passionate. They definitely let us know what we're doing right and wrong straight away, and they've inspired us loads in the past. One of the first updates we did, I think it was the first anniversary, we reworked the journal for the game, and some of the designs that the community had uploaded onto like Reddit and Discord definitely inspired those designs from our end.
So the community's surprised me in a way where people have kind of stuck around a lot. The retention that we have and the amount of players that are constantly communicating and talking and making friends and partners and wives and husbands even, and the messages that we get through about how big of an impact the game has had is really, really lovely.
I think the Phas community has surprised me in their longevity. Obviously, we're celebrating the 5th anniversary. A load of them have been there since day one, and they're still so into it. It's like it's still fresh, exciting, and how welcoming they are to others. So I think their devotion to the game, their interest in the game, and just their passion for it is super inspiring, because then you can, especially in a role like this, you can take that, you can pass it on to the team, and that helps inspire the team to continue making the game.
When we release a new update, just seeing the positivity in the community, seeing people laughing and having a good time with their friends, and all the lovely comments that we get through the Discord it's very satisfying.
Very often during development, we'll get things that aren't quite finished, but they still work. One of those things is where the ghost can go and the sounds that it makes. So several times in development, when I've been setting up a new map, the ghost has appeared on top of a wardrobe, completely silent, and scared the living daylights out of me. And that's happened a few times. So yeah, even we get scared of our own game.
I think one of my favorite things is how the game still gets the team. I've been on calls with our QA team, and they've been testing, and we'll be in the middle of a conversation, one of them will get a huge jump scare. The game is so random that even we still can be surprised by it, and seeing things happen behind the scenes and knowing how the players will react, it never gets old.
I made the game purely for a hobby. I never really made it to make money or make a really popular game or anything like that. I really want to make Phasmophobia the best game it can be, which is why we've got a really long roadmap, and we're getting in everything that I wanted to do before the release. Once we get to that 1.0 release, it's going to be a very different game from when it released.
I want to say a huge thank you to all of our players, new and old, and we can't wait to show you what's in store in the future.
Thank you so much, everybody, for 5 years of Phasmophobia. What an incredible experience. Thank you so much.
I just want to give a huge thank you to the whole community. The game wouldn't be where it is without them, and here's to another 5 years.
And so here we are, 5 years later. Happy birthday, Phasmophobia, and here's to so many more.
Happy 5 years.
Thank you so much for 5 whole years of ghost hunting.
Here's to 5 years of ghost hunting memories and to many more in the future.
Спасибо ей за то, что она так круто изменила мою жизнь. С днем рождения, Фазмочка.
Phasmophobia의 5주년을 진심으로 축하드립니다.
И с юбилеем, друзья!
Phasmo community is best community.
Oh, thank you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I didn't even work on the game, and I'm getting teared up. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Well, thank
Look
you
at what
so
you guys created.
much. Thank you for that.
You didn't
That
just
was
create
amazing.
a game, you made a community that could come together. That's incredible. That is so hard to do.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
That's a moment. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, we released that video last month as just a way to sort of say thank you. So yeah, thank you very, very much. How was that for you, Dan?
Everything's all still just strange all the time. But, yeah, no, I love it. Yeah, thank you so much.
I love how you slowly curled up even more into yourself. So I have to ask, what does 5 years of Phasmophobia really mean to you? Because you said you started out, I remember we talked at Summer Games Fest and you said you made this game because you wanted a ghost hunting game, but now everyone loves it. So what does 5 years mean to you?
So it's been a very long time. For me, I spent 5 years working on the game, so this is my 10th year, which is an incredibly long time. Obviously the game's changed so much over the 5 years, and as well as on the game side as well, like our company has grown. Obviously at release is just myself, and now we're approaching 40 people, which is just crazy, and it allows us to do so much more. And yeah, obviously it's been an amazing time.
And for Hydra and Jojo, especially Jojo having been there since day one, what's it been like to watch the community grow from your perspective? And Hydra, she joining up with us a couple of years later, what's that been whole like for you?
I mean, honestly, it's been surreal. You never expect when you download a random horror indie game that it's gonna make your career, or anything, right? I've just been incredibly proud to be part of Phas for, as long as I have, and to get to put my pieces into it has been really great. So.
Thank you. And how about you, Hydra?
Yeah, so I'm a little bit different. Like JoJo started playing from the very beginning. I started playing around the time like Twins and Raiju were added, so around that time. And when I started playing Phas, I was probably averaging like 5 viewers or something, which is crazy. So Phas as a category on Twitch, it's had such a strong community, and I've been seeing so many new friends, they're growing fast. Phasmo's a great category to grow on. And just watching the game grow, it's just been it's amazing to be a part of it, honestly.
Yeah, do you guys still get scared playing the game? I know Tom does, which is weird because he works on a horror game, but he gets scared so easily.
Stella came up to me yesterday just to say hi and tap me on the shoulder, and I literally cried.
I definitely still do, because sometimes the ghost event will be right in your face. Or if you guys have played the new farmhouses, when the mannequin teleports and you hear the creaking sound,
I'm out when that happens.
Yeah.
No, I got jump scared while streaming at the booth yesterday. I screamed.
I heard. I was like, okay.
Obviously this is my 10th year, so I'm pretty desensitized to all of it. When we add new content and stuff like that, it does kind of still get to me. But we've got plenty of people in our team that still get scared while they're, especially QA as well. We hear them screaming all the time.
Yeah, that clip in the video where you hear the poor guy. That's a shout out to Liam, who's our marketing artist. That's him. And we ask him to capture footage for trailers and all sorts, and he hates it. But he loves it so much, and he'll tell us when he's going to capture footage. He'll be like, "Wish me luck," and we're like, "Yeah, sure, good luck."
Dude, is that cyberbullying? That kind of feels like.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's a job, He's got to. He's got to do it. He's got to do it.
That's fair. Okay, all right. It could be worse.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. And speaking of jobs, I know that you guys started with Phasmophobia kind of early-ish, still in its early renditions. And Hydra, it's interesting because you said you came from a competitive background and you went to Phasmo. How did that happen?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, I've always played PvP competitive games, whether it was Dota, Warcraft 3, whatever, World of Warcraft, a lot of Blizzard games actually. Played Valorant for a long time, so my sub badges are also Valorant ranks basically. But getting to Phasmo, it was actually one of my very first viewers recommended me try this game. I had some IRL friends that played it when it first came out in 2020, because COVID, everyone's home, everyone's playing stuff, and I was like, "Oh, horror? Nah, not for me. I'm not gonna try that." But then my very first viewer, who we're always very grateful, right? You get one person, and then they actually come back, and oh my God, this person came back. So like they're like, oh, you should try this game, and I'm like, okay, I will. And then I remember in the very early stages, it was when you see the ghost show up like on a ghost event, you're super scared. It's like, oh my god, I saw the ghost, that kind of thing, you know. And then just I think what also really helped was people love to teach the game. So a lot of like friendly viewers came in. They're like, oh, you're new, let me teach you. Like this is what you got to listen for and that kind of thing. So it's like, there's a lot of mentoring going on when I first started.
Yeah, Jojo, I know you started like 2013 or so, like casually streaming. Yeah. So, and you play a lot of sim games, but also horror games. So what drew you to Phasmophobia like day one?
Well, so what's funny is I never played horror games before, really, Phasmophobia. I think in 2015 I played Outlast, and it took me like two whole streams. I'm terrified of horror games. And it was, I've always been a big fan of paranormal. I have I experienced so many things when I was little. There's like books that are written about like haunted houses in Ohio, and I've experienced those things. So it's just always been a big part of my life. So when it was like a game about paranormal, like ghost hunting, I was like, that's it. I gotta play that. I downloaded it 2 days after it came out, played it the next day, and I've never stopped. So, and I just I only do horror now. It just kind of changed me. I don't know. It's good content. It just comes easy.
Because you go like ghost hunting and like.
I do. Started doing my own paranormal ghost hunts because of I'm super into it. I don't know how else to say it. I'm very passionate about ghost hunting.
So when are we getting a JoJo DLC? Like obviously we need.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, we need to make it happen. I'm
giving you free ideas here. Come on, man.
Yeah, note it down, Dan.
Yeah. And I think you guys were talking about paranormal hunting that you all do. You did one before TwitchCon.
Yeah, we went ghost hunting in Whaley House on Wednesday. And yeah, we had this amazing moment where we were all sat in. I don't know if anyone's been. I can't ask all individual if you've been. We were sat in the theatre room there, and Ben, our tech director, who sat there, shout out to Ben, who also wrote Adrift, which is the music from Phas. He was playing that on the piano, and the EMF reader just started going. We had what's the box? The Obsolus?
The Ovilus.
Obelisk. One of our team had that, and it said music, which was creepy. And then we just had a moment from the game where Dan just goes, "I'm going to go get the spirit box," and he just walked out of the room, and it was just like, "Oh, well, that's the game." It was so funny. So yeah, and like being with the team on those, like, you know, their inspiration, like those moments where we were all like, "Oh, that would be cool in the game," and yeah, it's super fun.
Dan, did you start out doing paranormal investigations first before you made Phasmophobia?
No, so that one we went on the other day was actually the first time I've done it. Yeah, but I've watched plenty of videos of other people doing it. But yeah, obviously now we've been on one. I think I'm going to do more, especially in the UK. There's like plenty of old buildings basically everywhere.
Team outings.
Yeah, so I think we have to do it, especially as a team as well.
I would love a documentary of that, just like your adventures. I think that'd be very fun. That'd be very cool. Does it ever feel like you're cosplaying the characters that you've made while doing the hunting?
Yeah, I think that when we did the ghost hunt the other day, it was very strange when this guy brought out this big like briefcase full of all this equipment, and we were all just said like, yeah, we know all that, and he's like teaching us how to use it, but we already knew how all of it worked.
Like explaining dots to us, and we're like, we know.
When we're doing our ghost hunts, the number one thing people do, like first-time chatters, is come in, "This is Phasmo IRL," and I'm like, but it's real ghosts though, like.
Wait, so do you think Phasmo could be a really good training game for people who want to go ghost hunting?
I think it could, at least a little bit. Like real ghost hunting is obviously a little bit different. You want to be serious and respectful, but all the equipment is there, although some of it's wrong in the game.
You just looked at Corey there.
Some of the graphics are a bit askew. But they're all really good. Like as someone who's used all the equipment in real life, it can help you. Yeah.
So then, Dan, with all these updates coming out, have you changed some of the graphics because you've now started ghost hunting and now you realize, oh, this is how this equipment works?
Yeah, I think the biggest change we made was to the spirit box. We made it be based on like the radio, which is how the actual one works. Trying to think of the others. So we added in loads of more equipment based on the actual equipment in real life as well. But yeah, I mean, the biggest change we made was to the spirit box.
Yeah, we have our
real spirit boxes don't go E.
Yeah, we have our time. This is a look at the timeline of Phas from that moment that Dan pressed launch through and just all the updates and the amount. There's like maybe 8 or 9 things on here, but the amount of stuff that's been in those, especially like Chronicle update, which came out earlier this year in summer, are huge updates. And I know like people like Hydra and Jojo have moments on this timeline that are like big moments for the game. Yeah, is there anything that stands out to you guys in these updates? Anything you particularly remember?
I think having the prestige system, that was a massive overhaul, right? And I feel like that really was like the next generation of Phas, like it started the next generation.
Yeah, the lobby changeover was really like, oh, they're doing this. Like, they're changing it. They're making it like a real big thing. So I remember everything on that board. And it's just, I can't say that I have a favorite, but they've been very substantial updates. So,
Dan, is there anything out of those that moments for you where you're like, oh yeah, this game is, well, obviously launch would be that, but like it was like in the 3 weeks when you sold millions and millions of copies, but like any of these updates particularly stand out for you?
Yeah, I think it was when we did the progression changes and all the new equipment. We added the prestiging and we reset everyone's progress. Sorry about that.
The amount of people that have come up to us this weekend and been like, yeah, I played until then, and we're like, sorry.
I was one of them. It sucked.
So sorry.
Being on level 1 stuff, it's fine. But that means all my friends have to buy my gear, which is great. So.
Fair.
Yeah. Can you go through the timeline and tell me how the team grew throughout each update?
Yeah, so I think obviously right at the start it was just myself. Then I think it was, I'm trying to think of the dates now.
Like 2 years?
Maybe like 8 or 9 months. I can't think off the top of my head. In 2021, I hired obviously Corey and Ben. And then we were a small team for quite a while. There was like 4 of us for a while, then 5. It was only really until the start of last year, leading up to the console release, we needed to grow. And then start of last year, we were only 5 people. And now we're closing in on 40. And I keep saying that we'll stop at a certain number, but we keep going past it. Yeah, I think 40 is a good number for us. We recently just moved into a new office as well, because we got such a big team now.
I think you were saying to me once that like the things that the team are able to achieve now is exactly what you wanted to be able to achieve back at the start, and it would have just been impossible. You'd have been still going on your own for years.
We have such big plans now as well, just because we have so much more people. And as well as just getting more content out, we're now able to get higher quality content out as well. So it just allows us to do so much more.
And like the size of the Chronicle update, especially in the summer, was a testament to the amount of how big the team is. We were able to do so much, and new equipment, overhaul of the evidence and the media system that's in there. So I think, yeah, Chronicle would be a big moment for a mark of the team's progression.
Like not having to take 9 salt photos anymore is a good change for sure.
Thank you.
Do you think you would ever change how many items people can bring in at once?
Backpack. Backpack.
Bag.
I didn't mean to start this. I'm so sorry.
Stella. Well, a fun fact though, when we went ghost hunting, they only let us take 2.
Yeah.
I went to Corey, I was like, only 2, man.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, I think the game's pace is at a very good place right now. I think if we allow people to bring in too much, the games would be far too quick. Yeah.
So what's something that you didn't expect players to do to kind of, get around that sort of system, or anything else that you've made that you realized, oh, I guess, yeah, they can do that?
I think one of the biggest things was like hiding. Obviously, you used to be able to hide behind doors. That wasn't something I ever planned to do, so we've removed that. yeah, I
What
think
about
that's the
getting on
biggest.
top of the counters?
Yeah, so all the other, yeah, all the other quirky stuff with the player movement. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of exploits and things that people do, but we go through and try and keep up with it. But there's always something new.
We have some like before and after pictures here of just seeing how far the game has come. So many people will recognize the original lobby, the original van, the original Grafton, which has had its you would say glow up, but like it's not. It's really, it looks awful now in like the best way. But yeah, I think these kind of images are just amazing to see how far it's got, or how far it's just incredible.
How long did the Grafton update take for you to like really develop and make sure it was polished before you released it?
Can we ask Corey? Corey? About
4 months, if you didn't hear that.
Yeah, like the art team now is, they're just incredible what they're able to do and just get to work so quickly. And yeah, I think a big part of the updates that the team are doing now is like really bringing Phas in line with what Dan's original vision was, and like really putting our own mark on it. So like Grafton's had its update, Bleasdale's had its update this year. We're going to be reworking other maps and just like evolving it so it reaches that point where we're like, okay, yeah, that's Phas.
Yeah, I have to ask the Phasmo partners, if you could see any map reimagined, which one would you pick?
Prison.
I think probably high school, because high school is basically like you just bought the asset and like plopped it down, essentially, like kind of. But I miss high school used to have these like cheesy hiding spots that aren't real hiding spots.
The shelves?
The knocked over shelves, and you could just stay there and the ghost is like right next to you. And then they took those out, so I feel like even less people are playing high school now because it feels more dangerous.
You can't even hide in the bathroom stalls anymore. They just walk through them. Where do you hide on that map? Explain that to me. Where do you hide?
Yeah.
Or don't. That's fine.
Yeah, hopefully we will rework every map. Unsure a bit on score. We might make it smaller.
Yeah.
Smaller is better, I think.
That'd be hot.
Smaller is better.
Yeah.
So I'm just loading up here. We have the original announcement trailer that came out in 2020 March, and then our latest the console launch trailer, which I think is just another great example of how far the game's come. And yeah, I think we were talking just before, like obviously the announcement trailer is in VR, isn't it, Dan?
Yeah, it took me a very, very long time to record that. I originally tried to do more of like an edited version, like you see with the console release trailer, but for me it was too much work to do. So getting the right shots and everything to line up perfectly in that VR trailer was very difficult. Yeah, it took a long time.
Yeah, I have to ask, Dan, was there a movie or any sort of media that inspired you to make Phasmophobia specifically? Because you hadn't ghost hunted before until after you made it.
Not sure if there was like one specific one, but I watched plenty of TV shows and movies to get plenty of inspiration from all of them.
It was actually I'd love you to tell the story about the surprising game that kind of like kicked you back when you were developing the game. What's the game that inspired you to get back to making it and bring the journal in? Yeah,
so 2 months into the development, I actually completely quit working on it. I stopped for about I think 7 or 8 months because I just couldn't get the gameplay right. I wasn't happy with it, and I didn't want to just release it as it was. So I had plenty of time to do other things. So one of the games I started playing was The Witcher 3. And basically right at the start of the game, you go against, I think it was a Wraith or a Banshee, I can't remember which one it was. And basically at that point you have to open up the I can't remember what it's called, the book that explains how to fight it, and it had all the like strengths and weaknesses and everything you had to do to battle that. And that then maybe had the idea of ghost types, and different evidence and strengths and weaknesses for all the ghosts, because when I stopped working on it, it was basically just one ghost. There was no evidence, there was no ghost types or anything like that. So yeah, I'll say that, and then I instantly stopped playing The Witcher 3 and just went straight back into the development, and then yeah, so I just carried on from there.
So thanks CD Projekt Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Otherwise we would not be here.
No, that's so cool. So would you say that, have you been able to identify any ghosts since you've been ghost hunting now in real life?
We only did it the one time. It wasn't too eventful.
Yeah, they just... Yeah.
Said it like the music, right?
Yeah, like the music,
Yeah.
so
Kind of ghost likes loud sounds.
who knows? He just wanted to talk to everyone, didn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe it was an Oni because it was more active with people around.
Yeah.
I don't know, we need at least 3 pieces of evidence though.
We had so many pieces of evidence. We were swimming in it. It was great.
Would you like to tell me about this adorable picture here?
Yeah, so this, and I'll let Dan do, but this is Kinetic Games, just outside our new house that Dan's been working very hard to get us into for a couple of years. What's that like for you, Dan? Like seeing that image of us, there's 30 odd, I mean, it's now out of date.
Yeah, there's a few more people since then.
Yeah, we need to Photoshop a couple of people in.
Yeah.
And actually, there's someone Photoshopped in that picture, but we'll let other people tell you. I actually didn't know. Well, I knew that they weren't there, but the Photoshop's great, so you can't tell. But yeah, Dan, what's that like for seeing the team all in one place?
Yeah, it's really great. Like getting the team to where it is now, and getting the office and moving everybody in was an enormous effort. And yeah, I'll say we're super happy where we are now. Yeah, I'll say we're we can do so much more now that we are the size that we are, and hopefully over the next year you'll see why we have grown to that size.
Big changes.
The building that we're in now, what is it? 500 years old?
Yeah, it's built in the 1700s. It was a converted barn, so
I was going to ask,
could be haunted. Who knows?
I was going to ask, did you specifically pick out like the most haunted building you could for this?
Yeah, it's got a lot of character to it.
There's this one room like up the top of the building. I think it's a meeting room now, but it is really creepy. Yeah. And like a Sim's been in there, and he's like, ladybugs have just been falling randomly on his head, and like, yeah, it's got an energy. There's an energy in that one room, and it's in the middle of nowhere. It's like in the middle of the forest down in the south of the UK. It's perfect.
You could just slap some ghost equipment like right there in that room and see what you get.
See what happens. Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah, we've got all the equipment in the office, but I don't think we've actually tried to use it in there yet. So yeah, we will.
But yeah, just a shout out to all those amazing people in that picture, because yeah, they're doing some incredible work. Yeah, it's brilliant. I hope. And yeah, we're going to bring. If you've been to our booth yet, you've seen our our Blood Moon altar. That's going to come to the office and is going to greet everyone that enters for the foreseeable future. It's going to be amazing.
In that haunted room, right, specifically?
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like a red glow coming in from it for all time.
It's horrifying. Imagine you're bringing in some people to like pitch ideas to you, and they're like, "Oh."
Yeah, if we don't like you, you get spoken in the meeting room.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, and here are content creators.
Yeah, I wanted to just bring the conversation over to you two. Obviously, Phasmophobia is where we're at because of content creators like yourself. So I just wanted to give a moment just to chat to them about your time as content creators, places like coming to TwitchCon. I think we got a couple of clips of you. I think Jojo was up first. Let's play this clip and see Jojo discovering something in game.
I found it! Oh my god!
Is that like that? What was that moment like for you?
That was a surprise Easter egg that CJ made for me. Because my old original Easter egg was just a tiny little voodoo doll in like a corner. Nobody knew about it, didn't have my name on it. That was like, I don't know, so pivotal to everything I've done, like playing the game for as long as I have. It's really nice to be showcased in what you're passionate about. And I cried, obviously, you could tell. That was like the biggest moment of my career.
What's it been like? I know you've spoken to it a little bit so far, but developing your community over the last 5 years.
It's kind of a whirlwind. Like it just happens. The Phasmophobia community is so dedicated and passionate and kind, and it's a really great community to stream in, to grow in, and it's a fantastic game. I can't imagine where I would be without it, right? Like I would still be streaming Valorant with like 50 viewers, so.
I wanted to ask, I'm going to ask both of you, but like, do you have some advice for content, like up and coming content creators? Like what would be the big piece of advice? If I came up to you, I was like, oh, I'm aspiring to be a content creator, what's the biggest tip you could give me?
I always just tell people to be themselves. Be the most entertaining version of yourself. And one really crucial piece of feedback I always tell them is watch your own VODs back, because if you cringe to yourself, somebody else will also, right? If you can make yourself entertaining even when you watch it back, then you've got something.
Yeah, you definitely have to watch your own VODs for sure. Like, if you're laughing, watch your own thing, then you know it's good. You know, I would say from like a strategic standpoint, I feel like if you're watching the big streamers, seeing what they're doing, trying to copy, and then like putting your own spin on it, right? When I was starting out, I was seeing what all the big guys were doing in Sim Psycho. Psycho did this Chat is My Ears challenge, and that one's very popular, so I feel like a lot more people were starting to do it. I was like, okay, what can I do that's like, can I put my own flavor on it, basically? So think about what the big guys are doing. Bingo is very popular right now, right? How can you put your own spin on bingo? At the time, I was just thinking about chat engagement. How can you make sure chat is like, how do you get chat to talk to you? And that's very difficult. So predictions, polls, that kind of thing, getting people involved. Channel point redeems are very underutilized, I feel like. A lot of the big streamers, they don't really have any cool channel point redeems. But if you do stuff that's like challenges, chat can interact with you in some way. Channel point redeems before I had flip your headphones left and right, walk backwards only, that kind of thing, where they feel like they're a part of your stream. I feel like it's a really great way to get people to come back.
It's amazing, thank you. Let's show off some of Hydra's skills.
This is going to be a long hunt, though. Oh! Ah! Oh my god. Oh! Dude, he's already overshooting like crazy. I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm so scared!
Oh my god.
I can't do that.
So,
I'm too scared to do that.
I was gonna say, I see where the Valorant skills come in, because like you're so calm under pressure, you're just locked in.
You know it's serious when I stop talking. Like
Just,
sometimes I'm like joking around, but when I get serious, you gotta be, you're not talking at all anymore.
Shut up, chat. Hold on.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
So my biggest thing with looping is really great. And I remember watching a clip that, Dan was talking about how he's never gonna add like exorcising the ghost because it removes like the horror element. If you can fight back, right? Like the whole Phasmo thing is you cannot fight back, and that's what makes it like very scary. All you can do is run.
It's also like you don't do that when you go IRL ghost hunting.
Right.
You don't actually exercise the ghost, you just talk to them.
Right. So then like for this, it's like my version of what's the best way I can try to essentially like troll the ghost without actually being able to fight back,
Is that cyberbullying?
I was gonna say, well, yes, because I was gonna say it's not really trolling the ghost. Does it feel like it's trolling you guys?
Well, what most people don't know about the looping is the faster the ghost goes, the harder it has a time turning corners. So if you find the smallest object and you're just really good and precise, you can take a walk.
Dan is taking notes right now, and he's writing all this down.
Please don't change looping. Please don't change looping.
Yeah, please don't change that. That's all we have, please.
Playing, obviously that's incredible. Playing Phas for as much as you do, are you still finding new ways to take on ghosts and hunts and sorts?
Yeah, it's always shocking how replayable the game is, because essentially, once you play it for thousands of hours, it is just a puzzle game with some annoying thing that's just trying to bother you, and you're like, go away, I'm trying to figure this out.
That was my whole appeal to Phas originally, is it's literally a puzzle, but it's an AI. It's trying to kill you. So if you mess up and you can't solve the puzzle, you die, right? It's a really, really great concept.
So, Dan, it's a puzzle game first and foremost, isn't it?
Yeah, I really designed it to just be a social puzzle game. I didn't really initially aim to make a horror game. It just happened to go that ghost hunting was the perfect fit. So yeah, that's why it's puzzle first and then horror. It's just it's like a puzzle game with horror elements. Also, it depends how you play, but yeah, I see it as a puzzle game.
I did want to talk about how it evolved from being a close friends game to something that's now global. You can have your own lobbies, and it's become so much more social. What has that been like, seeing your community just kind of really come together and want different lobbies? I'm sure there are also RP lobbies as well, right?
Yeah, we recently added filters so people can filter for the playstyle they want, and one of them was the role-playing playstyle. So we really tried to build the game to allow people to play it how they want to. So I try not to put fixes in the game for things that I don't necessarily want people to be doing. Things like this looping, the game wasn't really designed to do that. But we really, obviously everybody does it, and we've really lent into that. And we now design the maps to have those in there.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I think I do want to talk about the relationship between you and your community. It's always really good to see a developer have open lines of communication, especially when a game like this blows up out of nowhere, right? So what has been the biggest thing you've learned from keeping open lines of communication with your community?
Yeah, I mean, we try to be as open as possible. We've got the Trello where people can see our progress. We've got obviously the Discord. We try and put as much community outreach as we can. We do the development previews. Obviously now we've got all of our social channels posting news and everything.
The TikTok is fire.
Yeah, we have just the wildest TikTok. If you haven't yet followed us, it's just completely different. We're all super serious on social media, and then on TikTok, you've just got memes. It's so much fun. Yeah, I think I think one of the things I've only been with the team for a year now, but something I was so happy to carry on is the open line of communication. We are transparent when we can be. We don't communicate things when we aren't ready to. You'll tend to find out things are coming in the next couple of weeks or stuff like that. And that's a nice moment for the community to just get excited. But yeah, I think, like we've said a million times, when we were saying in that video, Phas just wouldn't be where it is without the community. So why would you lock that off from folks? And when we get to those big moments, it's big moments for everyone, not just Kinetic. It's big for everyone that plays Phasmophobia. And yeah, our community has been with us since day one. And there's nearly 600,000 people in the Discord server alone who are still really, on my first day, I logged into the Discord server. So scary. Logged in the Discord server, it was 100,000 people online. I was like, oh, there's one of me. And then I was like, oh, there's 500,000 people in this server. And yeah, everyone loves the game. It's just amazing. It's just hearing the stories and coming to events like this. This is the first time we've done something like this, and having people say, what the game means to them. We know people have met their husbands, wives, partners. Just bringing those kind of people together is an amazing part of video games, and it's a huge moment for all of us to be a part of.
Yeah, so how would you differentiate the Phasmo partner program from, just being in the community and giving feedback that way?
That's an amazing chance to change the slide. Yeah, so we have the Kinetic Games partner program, which Jojo and Hydra are both part of, and it's something that's been since quite early on, right, Dan and Jojo?
Yeah, it was one of the first things that we did. I can't remember the exact date that we started it, but we instantly tried to get all of the top creators for the game into this group so that we can have open communication with them. They can report bugs directly to us and all that kind of
I think
stuff.
it was around like December of 2020. They started reaching out to people. I was at it in January.
Yeah. Yeah, but back then, because it was just me, we completely relied on the Discord moderation team to just handle the whole community stuff, because I just couldn't do it on my own.
W-mods.
Yeah, shout out to our Discord mod too.
Doing all the work behind the scenes.
Very, very grateful.
mods.
I couldn't do what I do without them. Yeah, we've got 44 creators in the partner program at the moment. Jojo and Hydra are there. We've got Flash Force. We've got Mr. T in the chat, in the crowd here. In the chat. Hi, chat. A bunch of people, and it's amazing to have this group of people that we can talk to on a regular basis. We give them access to the updates in the game early, but we've really started doing these like amazing initiatives, and Jojo and Hydra have been part of it. So we raised $100,000 for the American Heart Association in the summer, which was incredible, and just seeing the work these folks do is so much fun. Like they are pillars of the community, but we've also just, like, ever since I joined, I've started asking them to do really silly things, like take everyone on a ghost tour of the new Grafton farmhouse, or host an open house when we launched Bleasdale. But Hydra and Jojo, what's the experience of being a partner been like for you? Like, obviously, Jojo, you've been there since day one, Hydra, a couple of years.
Well, it's come such a long way from when I was added. Obviously, it used to be like one tiny little channel in the Discord that we had access to, and now there's several channels, and there's Lurkit. There's so many opportunities, and with the brand growing as much as it is, it allows us to also use that as a marketing tool for ourselves and like show like, hey, I work with Phasmophobia. Whereas 5 years ago they were like, oh, that's cute, but now it's like, oh, okay, Phasmophobia, cool.
Yeah, it feels very much like a snowball that was very slow in the beginning. So my story, 2 years ago, TwitchCon 2023, Las Vegas. The devs came. I was up and coming Phasmo guy, and I had to make sure, hey, yo, it's me, Hydra. You know my name. Like, this is my face. And then they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna open applications soon. So back then it was like an invite-only program, right? Basically, you guys are checking out who's streaming, and then
I was invited.
Yeah. So I was in the first wave of applications that got accepted, and for a time before the team really expanded, it was like, what does being a partner actually give you? Mostly like a title. You get to chat with the devs, which is cool, but mostly a title. But then since the team expanded, really snowballed and going fast, and now there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, and I'm so excited to see what's gonna come next year. Like it's just going faster and faster, I feel like.
Yeah, we have a bunch of information of the partner program on our website, so if anyone is interested, there are some requirements. We love to keep it, we love to keep expectations on people that are applying very real. So and if you've ever got any questions, come find us at the booth.
Yeah, and remember, Jojo was invited.
Yeah, Jojo's always invited.
I'm very proud, okay?
No, it's amazing. I love this community. Everyone here has been so great. Again, every time I play, I always have a question because I forget, and everyone that has come in has always been so sweet. So thank you again for making this incredible game. Congratulations on 5 years. This is seriously such an achievement.
Can I also just say, I also want to point out that Phasmophobia has been hugely pivotal in the indie horror community for gaming all wide. Like, Phasmophobia is huge for indie horrors because this is unprecedented type of success for a game like that. So I think that deserves more.
Thank you.
Now, I do believe you have a meetup tomorrow, right?
Yes, so we have a meetup at, I don't quite know what this means, in Community Meetups 1. Okay. So I'm just hoping that everyone knows what that means. At 12:30. The devs are going to be there, we're going to be hanging out, our creators will be there, so please, everyone, if you want to come and say hi, just chat and hang out for an hour, that'd be great.
If you don't do a group photo with everyone doing the back
bendy backs?
I'm so down. I've been practicing.
Okay, Group bendy backs at 12:30 tomorrow in Community Meetups 1.
Now, I think that is all. Well, I think you wanted me to save a little bit of room for you, right? Like there's something that you wanted to show off, like a little something?
Yeah, if that's okay.
Yeah. Just a little something.
Just a little, yeah, yes, please. Yeah. Because you asked so nicely. Yeah, so we're opening a new location. Yeah, so this is Nell's Diner, which is the next Phasmophobia map. It's a small map, like it's a smaller map. We know that everyone really loves, like, shout out to Tanglewood. It's a really dense, the team have done an amazing job. Obviously it's gonna be the first map that's been built by this new, bigger team. It's so cool. We were playtesting it last week. I love it, and that's not just me being biased. It's super different for Phas, and we want to show you a little bit more about it right now. And if I mentioned earlier about how we like to keep things nice and to our chest until we're ready to share. So yeah, you'll find out probably maybe when the doors are opening to Nell's. So yeah, we have a video.
Dude, I can already see where Hydra's gonna be doing that circling right now. I can see it.
I gotta find the spots, man. That's the first thing I do. Which spots are loopable?
Honestly, it's a really, really cool map. If you've ever been into an American diner, obviously we're a very British studio. This is our take on an American diner. There's so many cool little bits. That jukebox is amazing. Yeah, so November the 11th will be when you can, when we'll be taking first orders at Nell's.
I was gonna say, before you release this, I need you to go to a Waffle House.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes. I'll take you.
Okay, thanks. Thanks. So yeah, that was our nice, exciting announcement. That trailer was very dark. So if you want to see it, it's on our YouTube, it's on our social media. Yeah, stay tuned for more on that.
Don't worry, one of them will break down every single sequence. Don't worry about
Can't wait. Can't wait. So yeah, there's just a reminder of our community meetup tomorrow and our booth, which is just the most ridiculous thing. If you want to come and commune with the Blood Moon and hear our Blood Moon preacher preaching the good word, pop by 4818 in the Indie Zone. And yeah, anyone that's come by so far, say massive thank you. We have streams going on for the rest of the weekend. There's an exclusive Twitch drop. I know you're all at the show, so sorry if everyone that's got on their phones watching it. But if you haven't seen the Twitch drop yet, it's the cutest thing. It's the shout out.
My
duck.
favorite badge of all time. I'm never taking it off.
It's so lovely. So yeah, please do come by. Thank you everybody for coming today and showing the love. And yeah, it's just been amazing. Do you have any last words?
Yeah, and just that we are the ones running the booth as well. So feel free to come by and just say hello to us. I might be there selling merch.
Yeah, we've had Dan like running back and forth. Like the guy created the game, and he's currently just running back getting like exclusive TwitchCon merch for people that are buying it in the.
I think that just speaks to who you are as a developer, though, and why the community loves you. So I know we're running short on time, so please, if we could give them another round of applause, that'd be amazing.
Thank you, everybody. Yeah, have a great rest of your TwitchCon. Thank you so much for coming. And yeah, we'll see you about.
Shout out to the community.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys
Come
are
touch the plinth.
amazing.
It's made out of steel.